There are some big developments in the Trayvon Martin case. A special prosecutor investigating the shooting has decided not to send the case to a grand jury. That means Angela Corey herself will decide whether to bring charges against George Zimmerman, who shot the unarmed teenager.
Meanwhile, Zimmerman is speaking out for the first time online and asking for help from his supporters. Senior correspondent John Miller has been reporting on the case since it began and joins us now. Hello, John Miller.
Good morning, Gail.
What does her decision mean, and does it signal anything in your opinion?
I think what this is not a substantive decision. If Angela Corey wants to arrest George Zimmerman, she can draw up an information this morning and go do that. I think what this is a strategic decision, which is if she puts it in the grand jury, what occurs in a grand jury is occurring under secret. No one is allowed to discuss it, with the rare exception of the witnesses themselves. But I think what she's saying here is, it's going to be my call. I'm going to take the heat from one side of this argument or the other, no matter what I decide. So it's going to be on me. I'm not going to say, well, the 23 people decided in secret because of the way it was presented. And I think that's how she's going here.
We're going to talk to Trayvon Martin's mother in just a few minutes here. But back to this decision, what do we know about this prosecutor and Angela Corey and how she handles cases like this?
Well, I mean, this is not reporting now. This is analysis. But I think if we're reading the prosecutorial tea leaves here, by eliminating the grand jury from the process, she has a history with these stand your ground cases. That's the Florida law that says you don't have an obligation to back down in a confrontation. You can defend yourself, and that's the heart of the legal question here. She has a history of taking those cases on and going after people who she feels are using the stand your ground claim falsely. On March 16th, so that's not a long time ago, she did a case involving a traffic dispute, a road rage incident, where one guy said he felt threatened by the other guy, shot him several times, killed him. In that case, the shooter is white, the victim is black. He claims self-defense, and she's prosecuting him anyway. And that is not the only time she's done this. So I think what we're seeing here is a prosecutor who has a reputation for being independent, for making controversial calls, and for taking on this law.
All right.